What is the maximum number of passengers allowed in a 7D vehicle, excluding the driver? A. 7. B. 8. C. 10. D. 9. Answer: C. A 7D vehicle can carry up to 11 people total, so excluding the driver, the maximum passengers allowed is 10. When must a 7D operator inspect the vehicle's interior and safety equipment? A. Once a week. B. Every morning before transporting children. C. At the end of each month. D. Only when the vehicle is serviced. Answer: B. Drivers must perform a pre-trip inspection each day before transporting children to ensure safety and compliance. A 7D driver must not transport children for more than how many hours in a 24-hour period? A. 10 hours. B. 12 hours. C. 8 hours. D. 6 hours. Answer: C. A 7D operator is restricted to 8 hours of student transport in a 24-hour period. A 7D driver who commits 3 surchargeable offenses within 2 years will face what consequence? A. Lifetime disqualification. B. Mandatory license suspension. C. Warning notice. D. Random RMV audit. Answer: B. 3 surchargeable offenses within 2 years may result in mandatory suspension or driver retraining. What is the minimum age requirement for a Massachusetts 7D operator? A. 21. B. 20. C. 18. D. 25. Answer: A. 7D license applicants must be at least 21 years of age. The use of mobile phones while driving a 7D vehicle is: A. Allowed only with a hands-free device. B. Prohibited at all times. C. Allowed if stopped at a red light. D. Permitted only during emergencies. Answer: B. Use of mobile phones, even hands-free, is strictly prohibited while operating a 7D vehicle. During transportation, children must be: A. Monitored only at the beginning of the trip. B. Buckled at all times. C. Seated at the back row. D. Allowed to move freely if under supervision. Answer: B. All passengers must wear seat belts at all times while the vehicle is in motion. A 7D certificate is valid for how long? A. 1 year. B. 2 years. C. 3 years. D. 5 years. Answer: B. The Massachusetts 7D certificate is valid for 2 years from the date of issue. Which of the following is mandatory in every 7D vehicle? A. First aid kit and cell phone. B. Fire extinguisher and seat belt cutter. C. Flashlight and backup camera. D. Seat belt for the driver only. Answer: B. All 7D vehicles must carry a fire extinguisher and a seatbelt cutter as per safety regulations. What is the maximum speed limit for a 7D vehicle transporting students in a school zone? A. 20 miles per hour. B. 30 miles per hour. C. 25 miles per hour. D. 35 miles per hour. Answer: A. The maximum legal speed in a school zone when children are present is 20 miles per hour. A 7D driver must notify the RMV within how many days of any arrest or conviction? A. 7 days. B. 5 days. C. 3 days. D. 10 days. Answer: A. Drivers must report any arrest or conviction within 7 days to the RMV. Before transporting a child under 8 years old, what must a 7D driver ensure? A. Child is seated near the window. B. Child uses the air conditioning. C. Child is in a proper federally approved car seat. D. Child is accompanied by a teacher. Answer: C. Children under 8 must be in a federally approved child restraint system. A 7D license applicant must submit a medical certificate that is A. Less than 1 year old. B. Issued by any doctor. C. Completed within the past 90 days. D. Valid for 5 years. Answer: C. The medical certificate must be completed within 90 days of the application. Transporting students in a 7D vehicle while under the influence of medication affecting alertness will result in A. Written warning. B. Medical review. C. Immediate suspension. D. Mandatory drug test. Answer: C. Operating under the influence of impairing medications leads to immediate license suspension. If a child is injured during transport, what is the first action a 7D driver must take? A. Call the school. B. Call 911 and provide first aid. C. Complete paperwork. D. Notify the child's guardian. Answer: B. The priority is to ensure emergency services are called and first aid is given. What must be checked before starting the engine during a pre-trip inspection? A. Cell phone signal strength. B. Fuel efficiency. C. Brake function and fluid levels. D. Odometer reset. Answer: C. Checking brakes and fluid levels is critical before operating the vehicle. Smoking inside a 7D vehicle. A. Is allowed if windows are open. B. Is allowed with no children present. C. Is strictly prohibited. D. Is allowed with school permission. Answer: C. Smoking is strictly prohibited in any 7D transport vehicle, regardless of passengers. When backing up a 7D vehicle near a school zone, you must A. Blow horn continuously. B. Exit and check behind the vehicle. C. Depend solely on rearview mirrors. D. Accelerate gently. Answer: B. Drivers must ensure the area is clear by physically checking behind the vehicle. What should be done if a child refuses to wear a seatbelt? A. Allow the child to sit unrestrained. B. Continue driving. C. Pull over and address the situation. D. Assign them a front seat. Answer: C. Drivers must not proceed until all passengers are properly restrained. A 7D driver's responsibilities include all except A. Checking route safety. B. Enforcing seatbelt use. C. Performing minor repairs. D. Supervising children. Answer: C. 7D drivers are not required to perform vehicle repairs, they must report issues. When must a 7D driver submit to drug and alcohol testing? A. Only after an accident. B. Only upon employer request. C. During random testing or reasonable suspicion. D. Never required. Answer: C. Drivers are subject to random testing or if reasonable suspicion exists. A 7D vehicle used after hours for non-student transport must A. Remove the 7D license plates. B. Be driven with hazard lights. C. Be clearly marked out of service. D. Not be used at all. Answer: C. The vehicle must clearly indicate it is not being used for student transport. Which document must always be carried by a 7D driver? A. Student medical records. B. Vehicle registration. C. Daily trip log. D. 7D certificate. Answer: D. The 7D certificate must be carried at all times while operating the vehicle. Which condition would disqualify someone from obtaining a 7D license? A. Traffic ticket 3 years ago. B. DUI conviction within 5 years. C. Vision corrected by glasses. D. 1 accident on record. Answer, B. A DUI conviction within the last 5 years disqualifies applicants for 7D licensing. What is the penalty for operating a 7D vehicle with expired inspection? A. License downgrade. B. Civil fine and vehicle impound. C. Temporary certificate. D. License suspension only. Answer, B. Operating without a valid inspection can lead to fines and impoundment.